What's up? I'm Englund and I'm going to talk to you about what makes a good vibrato and show you how I go about doing this. I'm going to show you a foolproof method that's going to work in most scenarios. Vibrato is one of those things that says a lot about what type of guitar player you are. Now for me, and I guess it's because I'm getting older, a really nice vibrato or a simple bend impresses me a lot more than the most fast picking run. And when I was younger, I guess it was the other way around. And mastering vibrato might be your best bet to impress on the ladies. No, but having a great vibrato definitely enhances the image of you being a great guitar player. There have been so many times I've seen a great player noodle around and playing really fast, and then I get totally turned off by this person's vibrato. So for me, it's very important to practice this. So let's go over the technique real quick. When you bend the note, you don't want to use the force of your finger to actually do the vibrato like this. It looks a little stiff and it's not a very efficient way to do the bend or the vibrato. What you want to do is to use your full hand and rock it back and forth. And as you can see, the other fingers and my full palm of the hand is following the whole motion. So wiggle your hand up and down basically. And with that, I like to let the guitar neck move a little bit with the flow. So let it move. The vibrato will just sound a lot more natural. So you can do this for every finger. And for instance, if you bend with the pinky, which is probably a small, crappy, useless finger like an old grandma finger, use the other fingers to help out. So put the other fingers on the same string and let them all work together. So. Okay, so when you got the technique worked out, take it easy, practice slow. The worst type of vibrato is the uncontrolled ones, that sounds like you're strangling someone. Sounds like a horror movie, so don't do it like that. Now the method I use and the way I look at how to pull off a killer sounding vibrato is to start with a small, gentle motion and then work your way up to a wider motion. So you pick the string and then you wiggle up the motion slow and make it wider as you go. So start slow and work into the vibrato. So when doing it this way, you will never get those stress type of vibratos, If you start slow, you have to increase the speed of the vibrato. And as you can see, the guitar is starting to wiggle as well. It's because I'm using my full arm instead of just using the fingers. So here it is when I'm pushing with the fingers only. It gets a bit cramped up. And here it is when I'm using my full arm. It's just a lot more relaxed and it sounds more natural even. So this is how I do most of my vibratos, so I would recommend you practice this. And now when you've learned a nice vibrato, and I know you want to use it everywhere, I completely understand, but another tip I'm going to give you is that it's just as important to have a little restraint when using vibrato, to be able to choose the right moments to actually pull off a vibrato. Just doing all the notes in one solo with a vibrato kills the purpose. Sounds like I'm on the verge of a nervous breakdown. It's more about dynamics. I mean, choose where to put that slow vibrato, and at another spot, maybe a faster vibrato will be better, and so on. I mean, you have to learn when it's the correct moment. And sometimes no vibrato emits another type of feeling or emotion. So try to pay attention to that. Okay, hope that was helpful. Please subscribe to my channel. I've been trying to put a lot more effort into my videos. I hope you see that as well. Thank you so much for the support, and see you next time.